Welcome back to our NCAA football win total series. We move on in the SEC, and it's on to Georgia, and Georgia's just been a consistent program. In 1996, Jim Donnan took over with 5-6, and since then they have not missed a bowl. 97 through 2000 was Donnan. Rick shows up in 2001, leads him all the way through 2015. Kirby Smart shows up, takes it to a new level. They lose in the national title game in 2017, win it in 2021, win it in 2022. That brings us to last year, and it looked like they were well on their way again. They open up the season, and it's a win against UT Martin, and they would just roll through. Ball State, South Carolina, UAB, at Auburn, Kentucky, at Vandy, Florida, number 12 Missouri, number 9 Ole Miss, number 18 Tennessee on the road, and Georgia Tech. And really only one game was within 7 points. That was at Auburn. They're number one in the nation going into the SEC title game, and they lose 27-24 to Jalen Milroe in Alabama. That gives them the 5 seed. Now the playoffs they'd be in, but last year it was an Orange Bowl where they played Florida State, and it'd be a 63-3 victory. It's a 13-1 season for Kirby Smart and company. That gives them 13, 15, and 14 wins, 42 wins and 2 losses in the last 3 years for Georgia. We look at Georgia, though. It starts on with quarterback Carson Beck. Carson Beck went from just another guy playing quarterback at Georgia to a potential top half of the first-round draft pick. He's been great. Great accuracy, 4,000 yards and 24 touchdowns last year, just 6 picks, ran for 4, good decision maker. He's a solid quarterback. They do lose Dejon Edwards and Kendall Milton. 1,700 yards and 27 touchdowns is gone from the backfield, but they have Trevor Etienne, who's coming in from Florida. They also have Roderick Robinson, who's 240 pounds and can blow it up in the middle. Yes, they lost Brock Bowers at tight end, but Oscar Delp is a great tight end who actually blocks very, very well. They also have Dominic Lovett, who's a good wide receiver, 54 grabs, 613 yards last year, and 4 scores. This is going to be a situation where everyone's involved. Offensive line should be solid. 4 starters are back, and they're all fantastic. On defense, the defense under Kirby Smart's always been great. So front 6 remain pretty much intact. Only Zion Lau is just the only one that's gone. So the first front 3, pretty much all the same. Michael Williams is the main star there. He could be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft next year. There's no big names on the defense, but Nazir Stackhouse, great veteran on the nose. Warren Brinson is also a great rotational player. The linebacking core starts with lost Jason Dumas Johnson to Kentucky, but starts with C.J. Allen, who should be a star this year. The secondary should be as good as well. They did lose Tyke Smith, but they'll have John Algario to be the main man this year. They also have Malachi Starks at safety, who should be fantastic. We look at the schedule this year, and it looks like another dominating year for Georgia. They open up August 31st in Atlanta. They face Clemson. I think that's going to be a win. September 7th, they get Tennessee Tech. That will be a win. September 14th, they're at Kentucky. I go with a win there as well. And then they have their first bye September 21st, leading into September 28th at Alabama. Because of the bye beforehand, because of the talent on Georgia, I lean win there. October 5th, they have Auburn at home. That's a win. October 12th, Mississippi State at home. That's a win. October 19th, I think the second major chance to lose. It's at Texas. I think this is a welcome to the SEC game for Texas, and Georgia gets the win. October 26th is their next bye before Florida on November 2nd. In Jacksonville, they get the win there. Then November 9th, they're at Ole Miss. I think if there is a loss on this schedule, that's it. I lean loss there. It's hard to go undefeated in the regular season every year in and out. That might be it. November 16th, Tennessee, that's a win. November 23rd, UMass, they're at home, that's a win. And then Georgia Tech on November 30th. That's a win. When I look at the schedule, I think there's 3 spots that they could slip up. September 28th at Alabama, October 19th at Texas, November 9th at Ole Miss. The win total set at 10.5 everywhere. For them to miss that, they would have to lose 2 of those games. I only see them losing 1. We're going to give them the over. We're going to take over 10.5. It's sitting at FanDuel at minus 122. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time.